Hello everyone, we're back with another episode of the Nursery series. We're here on Snowdrop Tundra. Was running a little bit busy this morning, so I did not have the chance to record a video, but I got some time now during lunch. So this was the end of Tinkatink week, so we'll just go ahead and jump into the session and show off anything we caught, and then we'll end, hopefully, a short episode today. Okay. Since it is the afternoon, I do not have the Kyoto Starbucks mug. Instead, I have this really cheap Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes White Dragon cup. And instead of coffee, we're drinking Cola Zero, I think. Anyways, okay, Crocolore, Bonsly, Sudowoodo, Tinkatink, and then lots of the Tinkatink family. Okay, so I don't remember how many biscuits we have. We're going to try and catch maybe 2 of the Tinkatinks. If the Crocolore is hungry, I could be interested in that also, but we'll see. Bonsly, not so interested in at the moment. And not a lot, 7,000 research in Geomsarge is not great, but such is the nature of this account, right? I've noticed, it's also Cyan Beach, right? If we're at OGPP, that would probably be closer to 10,000 maybe each. Okay. The game was disregarded everything that I said about who I wanted to catch. And they just gave me a Hungry Bonsly and Tinkatink. Okay, it seems like we only really have biscuits to catch 1. How are you over here? Yeah. Okay, so we'll just catch 1 today and call it that for the week. Yeah, you can see we only caught about 5 or so. Ooh, okay. I was quite fortunate on the main. I got really lucky yesterday with a BFS helping bonus 1. So I'm kind of riding that high for probably another few weeks until I get a bunch of really bad catches. Then I'll be like, oh, when will I get another good one? So this account honestly has overall been pretty good to me. I feel like we have maybe 2 Giga Berry Mons, and then otherwise we've gotten a handful of good ingredient Mons. Anyways, we'll send out the 2-star Big Yawn Sleep guy. And a decent amount of candies too, about 28, as well as a lot of Sudowoodo candies. That will probably end up going in the Chromatic at some point. Okay, 7,000 looks is about a 1/5 of our bar. Okay, we're back. Sorry, it was a little bit of overload, I think, on OBS's part. But yeah, here at Basic 3 on Monday afternoon. Let's see if we can get some breakfast in. We're getting better at doing the slightly C-tier meals, like the ones in the 50 range. So we can't do them consistently, but we're getting able to do them at least once a day, which is pretty good. That's showing a lot of cooking strength developing in our account. And as our ingredient mons, a crit. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful full odds crit on Monday. Other than Sunday, I feel Monday is definitely the best day to get crits, because that strength carries over the entire week. Of course, it's better on Sundays because you have a higher crit odds. It is multiplied further, but I love seeing them on Monday. I believe we have pretty high area bonus everywhere except for here at Snowdrop. We have about 30%. And then OGPP we have 0% because we just unlocked it last week. And the reason we are here is we're still hunting for either Sneasel or Mudkip. The Mudkip hunt's a little easier, but I figure that while we're trying to raise the area bonus, we might as well see if we can encounter some Sneasel. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at our catches, and then we'll wrap up there for today. So I believe we left off on that Mudkip, so we'll just start straight with Tinkatink. Oh yeah, Captain Pikachu was also around. I do have a BFS Pikachu already, so I wasn't super like hunting for them unless they were hungry. So this first one, AAB, or maybe it's AAC, but no BFS, no helping bonus. Also not a great nature for berry specialists, so this one will probably get tossed. Next, another AAC, helping speed, and that's about it. Solid nature. It is interesting they gave this guy charge strength M, which does make it decent for like strength if it triggers, but it's probably only still triggering once, maybe twice a day, so still not amazing. Captain Pikachu has some skill trigger, has some speed, but no BFS, no helping bonus. This is just like the weak of berry specialists. Another Tinkatink. So far we've gotten like all of the tomato, potato ones. Now this one is okay. If it was flipped, it would probably be just the one we settle on. But yeah, the Berry Fairing S is a little bit too late to be like really worth it. I don't mind skill level up M on this, because level 5 I think is like respectable. This is before area bonus, so this is like maybe 5,000-6,000 now if we were to proc it. Okay. We got tomato, cacao, tomato. Nothing great. Honestly, horrendous nature for berry specialists, so that guy's going. A Squirtle, a nice ABA Squirtle. We are looking for at least a temporary AAX Squirtle, because our milk production is not very good at the moment. But unfortunately, this is ABA, and it also has ingredient finding a little too late. And then I believe this is the one we... no, this is not the one that got us money. This is the one from 2 days ago. Another situation of, if this was Berry Finding S at 25, I would probably still use this, honestly. But alas, that is not that case. Also looking for a mono apple Fuecoco, because our Pikachus are not putting out enough apples for us to make the apple dishes that we want to make. But another ABA. I do love the helping bonus, but the nature kills it, so. Also another guy for the farm. Eevee. This Eevee is pretty solid. It will be better if it was double trigger. Probably if I find a double trigger Eevee, I will end up using it, because we don't have access to any of the evolutions, so we'll just use this as an ingredient Magnetmon. We don't have access to Heracross and those things, so... and we are starting to get a decent amount of, main skill seeds. We've covered our main thing, which was a healer. So now we could be interested in Tasty Chance, which is what we're hunting for. Charge Strength M, I think our best case is like Flaffy, and I don't know how good Flaffy is actually going to be with that skill, so I have to run the numbers. And yeah, this is today's, so nothing great. We do have a good Magna Mites that could be a Magneton. I believe it's double trigger from like way early on. But we're not cooking strong enough meals. We don't have Tasty Chance to really take advantage of expanding the pots. So that's why I have not like jumped to invest in this at that moment. Also barely any candy. I believe this is good enough for what we would need it for. Also, the energy recovery up actually does help it in this case, because with our healer is not amazing. It would be able to hopefully stay above 80% longer in the day, getting us those triggers we need, so then we can just swap it off. But that's kind of where we're at. We're looking for something to invest our main skill seeds into. I know Mewtwo's coming next month. Mew has an event in 2 weeks. Neither of those are eligible Pokemon, so it's like I'm not super gunning for them, other than like the side perks that we get from those kind of events, like extra Dream Shards, a chance at a main skill seed, and those kind of things. If you were here for the Latios and Latios event, it was kind of similar. We really just stocked up on Great Biscuits. But anyways, that's kind of the state of things at the moment. So anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully the little error in the middle wasn't too noticeable, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.